Hey everybody, Gio here.
Y Juan Carlos.
And today's a very special day for us. As you can see, we are here at JetBlue, and we are flying for the first time Mint. We're feeling a little minty. We're going to take you along with us. We're going to kind of give our review of how we feel Mint is. Our flight is Flort Lauderdale to LAX. It's about a 5.5 hour flight. So you guys get to come along with us as we experience Mint for the first time. How excited are you?
Very excited.
Super excited. So you even have a dedicated check-in area here at the Flort Lauderdale airport. So just look for the little green Mint sign. All checked in?
All checked in. Ready to go.
Tagged up. Ready to go?
Ready to go.
All right, we are here. Nerdy early, as they say. Ready for our JetBlue Mint experience.
I prefer 100% being early than being late and running through the airport. That's the worst. But we're ready.
I agree. Nerdy early is better. So we're at the gate. Juan Carlos is frantically doing social media. So one thing I will point out, though, JetBlue does not have a lounge. There is no lounge at the Fort Lauderdale airport. So there's nothing special for Mint prior to the flight, just FYI. I don't think they have any lounges anywhere, though. I don't think that's...
In this airport? I don't know. I don't think so.
No, I mean, I don't think in general.
In general? Okay.
The JetBlue doesn't have any sort of status lounges.
In this airport either.
Yeah, not at the Fort Lauderdale airport. So, just if you're wondering.
Plus, we are in the F gates.
Yeah, they're slowly remodeling the Fort Lauderdale airport, but the F gates still need a little love.
Whatever.
But anyway, it's fine. Just hang in and wait. Boarding soon. Ready to board? Very. All right, time to board. All right, so I am in my pod here on JetBlue Mint. A lot of space, which is quite lovely. Yeah, never flown like this, but let me give you a tour of the pod. You get a little snooze kit, which is nice. I guess there's a blanket in there. Plenty of room. Got controls for the seat over here. A little cabinet back here to put, I don't know what, stuff. You get a little bottle of water. Nice thing, you know I love outlets and USB ports. You got one over here, and I got two over my shoulder over here. So you get 3 outlets in your seat. That's a lot. Juan Carlos and I are seated in 2A and 2F. So the configuration on this JetBlue is 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So if you're able to, it doesn't cost any more to get row 2 or row 4. Then you get the individual pods, which are much larger than the duo pods. The only disappointment we got was we got a notification that the internet on this flight might not be working. So I'm not sure. But other than that, I'm ready to relax and enjoy. Should be good.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome to the flight deck. Captain here. My name is Corey. I'm assisted up here by First Officer Carly. And it's our pleasure to welcome aboard JetBlue flight number 2801 service to Los Angeles.
It is working now. So I'm super excited. We are about to take off, and this is great. There's a lot of room. I'm loving it, and a lot of storage. So I'm in for a good trip.
So they always say first impressions matter the most. And in this case, when you first board and you look at the pod, first impression is, wow, very spacious, very nice. But now I've been sitting here for a few minutes before we take off, so aside from this flight not going to have the Wi-Fi, which, okay, fine. So I brought my own headphones, my noise-canceling Bose, so I can use the entertainment system. And I plug in the cord, but the connection is broken. Not only mine, but the guy behind me as well. So that doesn't work. And there's no way I can listen to the entertainment system because the connection's broken. The little door on the pod, it's broken. The armrest is broken. So, first impressions, are lacking a little. You know, I always say happiness is a lifestyle. Both Juan Carlos and I believe in that firmly. So I'm going to make the best of it because certainly the seat's comfortable, got lots of leg room. But for a 5.5-hour flight, no entertainment, no internet. What do you think? I don't know. Is it worth the price? We'll let you know at the end. Also found out from the flight attendant, the seats used to have in-seat massage, but they don't offer that anymore because they changed something with the headrest apparently. So the massage feature doesn't work. JetBlue. Alright, so I'm trying the lie flat situation here. Well, the flight has almost come to an end. I got a little bit of sleep. Juan Carlos slept most of the flight, which is great. It's been very comfortable. So, yeah, I like the Mint experience. I definitely like to try it on one of the newer planes when everything is functioning. Again, I'm not complaining, I'm just pointing out the reality. But overall, thumbs up.
JetBlue welcomes you to Los Angeles. The local time is now 9:18 a.m. For your safety, please keep your seatbelt securely fastened as items tend to move during flight. If you...
All right, everyone. So we have arrived. We're here in Anaheim. We are staying at the Westin Resort in Anaheim, right across the street from Disneyland, of course, right?
Of course.
Of course. But we're waiting for our room to be ready, so we thought this would be a good opportunity to take a moment while it's still fresh in our head and talk to you guys about our Mint experience on JetBlue this morning on our flight from Fort Lauderdale to LAX. And we both had two very different experiences. So, Amor, why don't you tell them
Well, my experience was great. I was able to have a good sleep. I put my seat in the flat position, like a bed, and then I rolled over, put the blanket on, the pillow, and I was sound asleep.
And away he went, La La Land.
Yeah. I didn't try the media on the seat, so I didn't plug my headphones or anything. I was just playing with my phone, and then I did use the USB charge. It worked great. Yes, it was working fine, and yeah, I think overall I really liked the experience. The food was great, actually. It was very good. I had the pancakes, the salmon, and the overnight oats. Delicious, delicious. And it was actually a lot. For me, I was full. And then I had a coffee, and later I asked, and I had a Pepsi Zero. So all great.
Yeah, from a service standpoint, the flight attendants were great. They were attentive throughout the whole flight, which was great. First impressions, and you've already seen my comments on first impressions. I mean, initially, when you walk on you're like, wow, okay, this looks amazing.
Yes, a lot of room.
Plenty of room. You sit in the pod, especially row 2 and row 4, because those are the individual pods versus the 2x2s. And again, the great thing is those don't cost any additional money, and they're much bigger than the others. So where did our experience differ? I did receive a notification from JetBlue actually last night, or the night before the flight, indicating that there was some technical issues with the seat, letting me know that the door was broken and the armrest was broken. So I kind of knew that going into it, which was funny because the flight attendant didn't know that, because she was trying to close my little pod door, but it wouldn't close. And I said to her, I said, hey, I got an email, it's broken. But what she didn't know and what I didn't know was I wanted to use the in-flight entertainment system. And I wanted to watch a movie or television shows or whatever. And when I plugged my headset, I brought my own Bose into the jack. The jack has been used so much that there's not a strong enough connection. So the cord wiggles just a little bit. And if you're like me, if you have a Bose headset, which is interesting, the jack was on the right-hand side of me over here, but the headset connects on the left ear. So the cord is not super long, so it was going across my neck. So anytime I would move my neck, it was like unplugging, and it would not keep a tight connection. So I had a lot of static.
That's why I don't do that. I don't like having cables all around me. I just prefer wireless with my phone. That's it.
Yeah. So anyway, the jack definitely wasn't working. My lie-down experience was not the same as his. Now, obviously, we are different size, body types. I am 6 feet tall and much broader. So when the seat laid flat for me, when I got all the way flat, it squished my legs into the compartment, and I was unable to, like, it was literally my calves were, or the sides of my legs were up against the compartment in front of you. So it didn't give me any movement. I couldn't move my legs at all. I was like a mummy. And I wanted to try to turn on my side because I'm a side sleeper, and I could not move because I couldn't get my arms. I'm pretty broad shouldered. So the only way I could make that seat work is I had to elevate it a little bit so that I had some freedom of movement, and then I would try. So unfortunately for me, the lie flat was not as stellar
as it was for me.
an experience. He was able to sleep, and if I sound tired, I am exhausted. We had to get up at 4 a.m. We were hoping we were going to get an early check-in here, but unfortunately, the hotel is so busy, so we're just waiting for a room so I can take a nap. The highlight of the flight for me, though, was the food. Like he said, the breakfast was excellent. The food was great. I had a frittata, I had poached pears, which were delicious, and I had the same pancakes that he had. So that was great. From a comfort standpoint, even just sitting in the pod, certainly comfortable. I'm not going to take away from that. But the other big downside for us on this flight was as we boarded, we got a notification, an email, letting us know that the Fly-Fi or the Wi-Fi, which is one of the things that sets JetBlue apart, is that you get free internet on the flights, which I would have loved because then I could have used my mobile device to connect my headset and watch entertainment or something, but we had no internet the entire flight either.
Yeah, that was very...
So for me, this is our first time flying Mint. I cannot give it 100% positive rating. I just can't, because I think that they introduced Mint several years ago and they have not been maintaining the quality of the seats that they should be. And I know that JetBlue has recently started flying European routes and they have Mint and they've changed the configuration of their pods and supposedly they're amazing. But the flight that we were on is on an older plane and they haven't really done any upgrades, except we did find one other upgrade. The other thing, when you read about Mint, they talk about how you can adjust the seat in all these different ways, and then it has a massager built into the seat. I was looking forward to that. Kept pressing the button, no massage, no massage. I asked the flight attendant and she informed me, oh, those features are disabled. You can't do the lumbar support, you can't do the massage, and you can't adjust the angle of the back of the seat, because I guess recently they changed the headrests on the seats, which meant they disabled all of the function. So JetBlue, if you ever watch this video, what's going on? This is the stuff that you advertise to your consumer, which is us, and we've been saving up points for a couple of years in anticipation of using them to do this trip. And then it fell short of expectations. Yeah.
I was able to change the cushion.
Yeah, I couldn't do any of that. No.
I think your seat was just broken.
It was just, the whole thing was a disaster.
Yeah, for me it was great.
Yeah, I had no lumbar support. No, yeah, it said you could adjust like the cushion on the, none of those buttons worked for me at all. The only thing that worked was you could press the button up and like lie flat or sit up. That was it. Yeah, and I thought it was weird too that you couldn't adjust just the backrest without your feet going up. So for me that was frustrating as well. Just because again, if you're watching this and you are 6 feet tall or taller, you might find some. I mean, there's plenty of space, but the little piece that you put your legs into becomes, for me, it became like a little compression box, and I was unable to move my legs at all. Anyway, was it the worst flight experience? Absolutely not. Will I fly them again? Yeah, I would, for sure. Am I disappointed? Yeah, I am, because I was really excited about it. I'm so happy for you, though, that you had an amazing experience. I just got a defective seat. And oh well, it happens. And as we always say, happiness is
life.
So we just make the best of it. And that's what we did. So, focusing on the positive. The food was good. The service was great. They got us here safely. And it was a much more comfortable way to fly, for sure, than being cramped in coach. Because now we're bougie. Anyway, anything else you want to say about it?
That I actually recommend trying Mint.
So with that being said, we're going to wrap things up. We hope you enjoyed our JetBlue Mint flying experience. And if you have any questions, put them down below. And if you haven't done so yet, what should I do?
Please subscribe, like, and share.
Please do all of that. We appreciate it. Until next time.